We all thought the Formula 1 silly season was over after the announcement of Logan Sargeant, but boy were we wrong. Since then, we've seen massive shakeups with team principals jumping ship left, right and centre. With the departure of Jost Capito, Williams are on the hunt for a new team boss, and Wolff's name has been gaining traction in the media as a possible replacement for Capito. This clearly comes with a lot of controversy. Join us as we uncover if Wolff is the best candidate to take up the Williams job, and why it could cause chaos at the FIA meetings. Stay tuned to find out. Williams is one of the most historically successful teams in Formula 1. Its 9 Constructors' Championships place it in second place, behind only Ferrari for team titles, while its 144 race victories and 7 Drivers' Championships place it in fourth place, behind Ferrari, McLaren and Mercedes respectively. However, it's not won either championship in the last quarter of a century and has been on the decline ever since, culminating in the founding Williams family selling the financially stressed Grove firm to Dorilton Capital in the year 2020. Jost Capito joined Williams under new ownership in late 2020 as the highly rated former head of Volkswagen's dominant World Rally Championship entry during the mid-2010s. The Volkswagen luminary served as CEO for around 4 months before reorganizing the team and promoting himself to the post of team principal. After that, he promoted Demaison to the position of technical chief and Sven Smeets to the position of sports director, having previously collaborated well with both of them in the WRC. Dorilton had hoped that their experience, combined with their financial stability, could generate some momentum in accordance with the new regulations this year. However, the team has regressed from 8th to last place this season, with Haas and Alfa Romeo moving well ahead of it in terms of pure performance. According to reports, the owners were really dissatisfied with how far behind the pace their car was this year. Through the course of the year, it finished more than 2.2 seconds off pole position, more than 0.3 seconds behind the next best car on average. This led to Jost Capito and technical director François-Xavier Demaison stepping down from their positions. The question now is, who is the perfect candidate for Williams? The team has been racing at the back of the field for seasons, and there has been little improvement. Among F1 fans in the British media, Suzie Wolff's name has been mentioned several times. After looking at her CV, it becomes clear that Wolff has the necessary experience to lead an F1 team. Suzie Wolff has racked up a significant amount of expertise in the field of motorsport, not just as a race car driver but also as a team leader. In 2001, Wolff made the transition from kart racing to single-seater racing. She got her start in single-seater racing by competing in the Formula Renault Winter Series for the Motor World Racing team. The following year, she made her debut in the full Formula Renault UK Championship for DFR Racing, while again representing Motor World in the Formula Renault Winter Series. Wolff was recognised in 2003 by being named one of the finalists for the coveted BRDC McLaren Autosport Young Driver of the Year award. That season, she finished 9th overall in the Formula Renault UK Championship and recorded her first podium position. Additionally, Wolff was chosen to receive the BRDC Rising Star of the Year award. In 2004, Wolff participated in her 3rd season in the Formula Renault UK Championship and competed for Contec Racing. She placed 5th overall in the final standings, earning podium places in 3 of the season's 20 races and scoring points in 19 of those races. Wolff moved to the British Formula 3 Championship in 2005 to race for Alan Dockin Racing in the championship class. An ankle ailment that she received during the course of the winter put a damper on her season. In the month of June at Brands Hatch, Wolff participated in the Porsche Carrera Cup GB for the first and only time. In 2006, Wolff stepped up to compete in the DTM. She competed in her first season driving for Muck Motorsport with a Mercedes-Benz C-Class Coupe from the 2004 model year. She finished her rookie season at the Hockenheim Ring with a best finish of 9th place overall in the final round of competition. Wolff continued competing in the DTM throughout 2007 and once again drove for Muck Motorsport. She parted ways with Muck Motorsport at the conclusion of the 2007 campaign and signed on with Person Motorsport for the 2008 campaign. Wolff had her best season in the DTM in 2010, which also happened to be her 3rd season with Person Motorsport. She finished the season with 4 points and was ranked 13th in the Drivers' Championship after taking a 7th place finish at Lausitz and then repeating this result at the Hockenheim Ring. Wolff raced in the DTM for an additional 2 years with Person Motorsport, before announcing her retirement from the series prior to the conclusion of the 2021 season. This brought an end to her 7-season run in the DTM and allowed her to concentrate solely on her testing responsibilities with Williams in F1. Having entered the sport in 2012 as a development driver for Williams, Wolff initially worked on the team's advanced simulator. Positive results saw her role gradually expand in 2013, before moving to the next level the following year. Wolff made history when she competed in the 2014 British Grand Prix, by being the first female driver to compete in a Grand Prix weekend since Giovanna Amati. After taking over Bottas's FW36, she was prepared for a full practice session on Friday, but a mechanical issue with her vehicle forced her to end her day with only 1 lap timed. She returned to the car for the first practice at the next race, which was held in Germany. This time, the car managed to stay intact, which allowed Wolff to complete the whole schedule. She completed 22 circuits, and her timing of 1 minute and 20.769 seconds was enough for 15th place. The other Williams driver, Felipe Massa, finished 11th with a time of 1:20.542. The difference was just 0.2 of a second, which is impressive when one considers that Massa was once a title candidate and has a total of 39 podium finishes to his record. A promotion came about at the conclusion of the season, and it's possible that it was in reaction to Wolff's strong efforts. Williams announced that Wolff would stay with the team for the 2015 season in an enhanced role as a test driver, with her position expanded to include 2 Friday practice runs and 2 test outings. At the end of 2015, the British driver left Formula 1. Not only does she have the expertise behind the wheel, but she also has some experience serving as a team boss. Suzie Wolff made her comeback to the world of racing in 2018, joining Venturi Racing as the team boss for the Formula E competition. After 3 seasons, she was given the position of Chief Executive Officer of the team. During the 2020-21 season, Venturi was able to accomplish a solid result, finishing second in the Drivers' Championship. On the other hand, Wolff was forced to relinquish her post in August of last year, owing to the purchase of Maserati, which means she's now open once again for a new challenge. Wolff is a great contender for the post of Williams team principal, not only due to her relationship with Williams, but also due to the fact that she has previous expertise in the role. She's already acquainted with the team and has gained a significant amount of knowledge about the function of team boss over the course of the previous 4 seasons in Formula E. However, her relationship with Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff could be a focus of speculation and commentary should Williams entrust her with the team boss role. Williams does, of course, use Mercedes engines, but 2 team bosses in F1 sharing information between them would not be acceptable. As long as the team can trust Suzie Wolff not to share important knowledge with her husband and vice versa, her motorsport experience would certainly be welcome at Williams. Should Suzie Wolff be named as Williams' boss during this winter break, her husband Toto would have to get accustomed to seeing a very familiar face at FIA meetings. This might make for an intriguing dynamic in the paddock. It does not seem right that one of the most renowned and storied racing teams in the history of the sport should be wallowing at the rear of the grid for another season. Whoever Williams chooses to hire, they will be hoping that 2023 offers better results for the team. It will be interesting to see when and who Williams will announce as Capito's replacement. What are your thoughts on Suzie Wolff being named as Williams' next team principal?